I love that conversation by the Doc and Zoe, and there's another way for you to pump up the good mood, and that's with delicious food.
Soy goodness from nature. Source of plant protein. Naturally cholesterol-free, lactose-free. Made with love by Clover.
Yeah, as you heard, if you're looking for something special, then you've come to the right place. We're about to do a vegetarian-friendly family meal. Now, it's our Clover Good Hope Soy Shepherd's Pie. It's a meatless version of the classic comfort dish, and let me tell you, this plant-based delight ticks all the flavor boxes. And here to show us how is the beautiful Tando, and showing us how it all comes together as well. Tando, how are you doing this morning?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good. I'm always excited to cook with you in the kitchen. It's always something memorable, and I'm always learning something as well. So I'm hoping for a little bit of that. But before I even talk about that, let's talk about all these colors, beautiful ingredients. That means flavor. That means health boxes ticked. What have you got in front of us?
Okay, so I've got onions already going here.
Nice, I can
in
smell
the pan.
that, yeah.
Then we're gonna add garlic.
Yum, all the essentials as always going through. So this is already ticking the hearty box.
Exactly.
When it comes to a good meal.
Some dried rosemary.
Dried rosemary, okay.
There we go, some thyme as well.
All right.
And we're just gonna get those frying. Let's just make sure the heat is high.
What was the red one you put in now?
So that's some just paprika.
Paprika, okay,
Yes.
got you.
Some paprika, and we're just gonna saute all of this. And then I'm gonna actually ask you to chop up mushrooms for me.
Putting me to work, all right.
Of course.
What shape, any design,
Any
like
shape.
wedges or slices, anything crazy?
Slices, yeah, let's do slices.
Let's slice it up, okay.
Let's
Mzansi,
have the mushrooms in there.
this is your opportunity, of course, to not only get involved in cooking, but educate yourself, empower yourself in the kitchen. At the same time, you can also get a little bit creative with some of the recipe ingredients right now, but already what we have in front of us is, like I said, ticking the box when it comes to health. I see nutrients, I see micronutrients here, which is also important as well. And yeah, all of it coming through together without even using meat, which I'm always here for.
Yes.
There's so many people that are so looking forward to like meat-free alternatives. And what I've seen on the show already, it doesn't compromise on the taste. That's one important thing for me, which is happening right now.
Which is the flavor. So all the spices, make sure you get that flavor.
Bring that.
And you don't miss the meat.
Yes.
And it's filling enough. We've got the mashed potatoes. We've got some good veg going in. You don't really miss the meat. It's not necessary.
I like that. Yes, it's not indeed, especially when you bring these flavors together.
There
How are
we
you
go.
looking over there on your side? I see a meat alternative that you popped into that one.
Yes.
Yes, and that was the
soy.
Soy, all right.
Soy, there we go. And then we're just gonna fry that up and then add a bit of flour, about 2 teaspoons of flour.
Okay.
And then in with our veg stock.
Ah, because at the moment it was kind of looking like ground meat, right?
Yes.
Like synonymous with what you'd expect from like grilling or prepping some meat. It's kind of brings you to that stage there just before you put the stock in. So I think something that we can all sort of be familiar with or be associated with. Not too uncommon for those, especially someone that's trying to move away from meat. I like the fact that this is still bringing you all those feelings of a meaty dish, of a hearty dish.
Yes.
You probably won't even notice, to be honest,
No,
right?
I don't think so. I think you can feed this to people and not even tell them it's vegetarian.
You should try that actually. Just feed it to them and then see if they actually say, is this so different? Is there something? They probably won't even know.
And then in with the mushrooms.
All right, so let me bring some of my freshly sliced mushrooms into that. Is that enough for you?
Yes.
Voila.
And then
now,
this is going to cook down.
I
It's
see
all nice and soft.
that we do have our soy good milk,
Yes.
our hero ingredient over here, and I love talking about this because I'm learning so many different ways to cook with it and not just drink with it. And that's what I talk to you about, Mzansi, because yes, we are incorporating this into our meal right now, but Clover Good Hope soy milk is dairy-free, and it is obviously also just a great option to drink as is, along with baking as well as cooking. Now, on top of that, it's also preservative-free, as well as a great source of protein and good nutritional value. Yes, boxes and boxes and boxes are being ticked right now, and on top of that, Clover's Good Hope soy milk is also high in omega-3 and low in sodium. So for the athletes, for those looking for good joint health, this is also going to be perfect for that.
There we go.
What are we doing with it in the meal, though?
So this is going to be added to our mashed potatoes. So earlier we cooked some mashed potatoes, seasoned those, and sweet mashed potatoes.
Smart. So this is going to kind of bring that creaminess back to it at the same time, right? But without using dairy. Love it. So smart. And it's going to bring an interesting flavor dynamic to it too, right? Stirring this up, mixing it together?
Yes, please.
Voila.
You're an amazing sous chef.
You know, we can do things, eh?
it.
I think we'll make a good couple in the kitchen, don't you think?
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. There we go. So this is going to cook down.
Oh, nice. And I know I'm harping on this, and I know I'm saying it a lot, but like, just look at it even. If you were in the kitchen, you could smell the feeling and the smells that you're getting of that nostalgic meaty meal. But just the look of this alone, it looks meaty. It looks like the traditional meal that I expect from a pie.
There we go.
All right.
And then this, I'm quickly gonna switch off the stove.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna spoon this in here.
Nice.
And then we're going to top it up with our mashed potatoes and then into the oven to cook for about 15 minutes.
Beautiful.
And then that comes out and you serve the people.
Simple as that.
Literally.
Look how easy that actually was. Just the two of us taking over the world, and you, Mzansi, can do the exact same thing. And I love the take that we have on the mash because it's just something so unique, it's different, and everything here is meat-free, dairy-free. It's a perfect alternative for anybody looking to venture into that space or just to be a little bit more conscious with your meals. And if you've missed any of this beautiful recipe inspiration, then shame on you, but don't worry, we do have a recipe recap just for you to find out how good this is. It's so good, so good indeed. And it is a beautiful rendition on a meat meal that has become so popular. But this one, I think you're not even going to notice the difference. Tando, beautiful stuff. Nice job.
Thank
You and I
you.
in the kitchen, I think we could take over the world. Like I said, and you can too, Mzansi. All you got to do is check out this recap right now and make this meal. Check it out.
Made with love by Clover.